Hello, all you beautiful earthlings. Welcome to my channel, The Indian Oracle, your guide to positivity, angelic readings, and spiritual guidance. Tune in every Saturday for a dose of much needed positivity because we all are in some way looking for that guidance and positivity in every aspect of our lives. Whether intentionally or unintentionally, doesn't matter, right? Since you and I need to get acquainted first, here is a video about all the tarot decks I own currently. This video looks at the durability of the decks, the price, smoothness in shuffling, ease of the illustrations, and my overall review and rating. You may relate to some decks and may not probably relate to the others, which is why I thought it would be a good idea to start off my channel with this video and introduce you to my decks first. The timestamps are provided in the description box for your ease of navigation, so let's begin. So in this video, we'll be reviewing the Wild Unknown Pocket Tarot deck by Krans, the Tarot of the Divine by Yoshitani, the Tarot to Go deck by Rosalind Simmons, the Visionary Path Tarot by Lucy Delix, the Sacred Indian Tarot by Kiran, and the first tarot deck that I ever owned. I will give you all a little bit more details on it as we proceed in the video. First up, we have the Tarot to Go Charming Petites tarot deck by Rosalind Simmons. This is a mini version of the Hanson Roberts tarot deck designs. Now, let's look at the box. We have this lovely tiny box with a space for the deck, and on the left, neatly fitted, is the mini guidebook. This gives the box a beautiful compact feel. Here are some pages of the descriptions of cards. Just look at how beautifully the book has been printed. Now let's pull out some cards to feel the vibe of this beautiful deck. The deck is durable for sure. I have used it over 70 times now and it still looks fabulously new. The smoothness in shuffling is also really good. The cards somehow have a feel-good quality about them. Next, talking about a few of the cards that are available in this deck. The illustrations, as you can see, are crystal clear in each card and the depiction is amazing. I totally approve these illustrations. The beautiful blue on the back cover of the cards is what got me drawn to these cards in the first place. I also have a love for mini cards because of the ease in shuffling and ability to carry them anywhere I want to travel to. Do note, this deck is very similar to the Rider-Waite tarot designs, which makes it easier in the readings. The deck is priced at 760 rupees on Amazon, but I got this deck recently when the prices were slightly discounted for 650 rupees. The one thing I liked about the deck is its durability and the size, which makes it easier to carry with me when I'm traveling. The one thing I would change, rather make better, are the descriptions in the guidebook. I would have preferred just a little bit more detailed interpretation of each card in the book, but no worries because the overall rating that I have for this deck is 4.7 out of 5. The second tarot deck I will review is the Wild Unknown Pocket Tarot by Krans. In the little tin box, there's a guidebook that I find adorable in every way. The tin itself allows for ease of travel and I can carry it with me everywhere without worrying that the cards will get damaged. The illustrations on this mini deck are unique and completely hand-drawn by the publisher Krans. Let's take a look at some cards in the deck. The deck is also extremely durable and when used carefully and with love has lasted me almost a year now. The smoothness of shuffling is at 100%, which I haven't found in any other deck so far. I purchased it around a year ago for rupees 650, but now the deck is priced at 800 rupees approximately, which I still find great. The one thing I liked about this deck is the convenient tin that it comes with that makes it ultra accessible to take on your travels. The one thing I would have liked better is easy illustrations so that even beginners could enjoy this lovely mini deck. And hence, my overall rating for this deck is 4.5 out of 5. Next up, we have the Tarot of the Divine by Yoshitani. This is a full-size deck but does complete justice to being an amazing one. Here is a quick look at the guide and the box. So the special part about this deck is that Yoshi has inculcated deities, folklore, myths, legends and fairy tales from around the world into it. Even the description of each card are reference to the corresponding card's depiction that it comes with, which I personally find very fascinating. The smoothness of shuffling is the best in comparison to my other bigger decks. The durability is alright as long as you take care not to treat the deck roughly. I have had this deck for over a year now and they have served me really well. Now, coming to a closer look at the deck itself, just take in the lovely and detailed pictures. And let's look at some more cards. The illustrations are beautifully bright and depicted well for an honest reading. The one thing I like about this deck is the illustrations, like I mentioned earlier. If I could also add a point here, the quality of the cards are also superb. Coming to the price, I had bought this deck for 799 rupees, but I think now the price has increased to 1090 rupees. The one thing I would like to change, however, would be the sides of the cards. If the sides were gilded in some way, I would have given this deck a complete full score. So, my overall rating for this deck is 4.7 out of 5. This next deck is very close to my heart because my mother gifted this to me over 15 years ago when she noticed the tarot spark in me. I didn't even know it then, but she did. I'm going to keep this deck forever with me, although I have somehow misplaced the box and guidebook. I then did an extensive search on the internet and luckily found the exact version of the deck from Amazon. Here you go, it's displayed on the screen. I believe the only information I have is that these are published by Parragon books. Here are some pictures of the deck as well. So durability wise, the deck is alright. There is a smooth shuffling that goes on with this deck, but still sometimes the deck can be a bit stuck together. The illustrations are a little disappointing, especially for beginners as there is not much information given in the graphics. I don't remember the buying price of this deck, but it is available on Amazon now for approximately 500 rupees. My overall rating for this deck would be 3.2 out of 5. If you are still with me, consider hitting that subscribe button and put a heart emoji to let me know that you're right here with me. Okay, now let's take a look at the last two decks in my collection. In 5th place is the Visionary Path Tarot deck by Lucy Delix. So in the box we have a thin booklet that gives information about some spreads and keywords of all cards. That's it. Now let's look closer at the cards itself. I love the back cover of this deck as it is so vibrant. The very first thing that can be noticed is the thickness of the cards and the jumbo size of the deck as well. So it can be considered that the durability is at a very good level. There is a little more resistance when it comes to the smooth shuffling of these cards. So let's look at the cards now. If you are a person who loves doodles and mandalas, you will love these cards. For beginners though, it might get slightly stressful and they may feel the cards are too crowded with information. The jumbo size of the cards can make it a little difficult to handle, but as a tarot reader, I am comfortable with the tarot cards of all sizes. While I got this for 680 rupees, the deck is originally priced at 999. But currently, at the time of posting this video, there is an offer running on this deck and it is available for a price of just 645 rupees. If any of you are interested to purchase any of these decks, please scroll down to the description box to find all the links. My overall rating for this deck is 3 out of 5. Last but not the least, we have the Sacred Indian Tarot deck by Kiran. First, let's take a look at the lovely box which comes with an opening like so. There is a beautifully illustrated guidebook that is of great quality, so let's take a close look at the book. You should note that this deck only has the major arcana cards, so whenever I use this deck for your readings, it will be to identify things in the bigger aspects of your life. Okay, so time to shuffle. They are quite smooth, although I'm yet to work with them properly as I'm still studying and practicing with them. So maybe when I review my next set of latest tarot deck editions, I can review this deck as well. Do let me know in the comment section if you would like an in-depth review of this deck. The illustrations are also something I am getting used to, but I just love that the Sanskrit version of each card is mentioned too. Let's look at a few more cards, shall we? Just to let you know, these are also jumbo-sized cards and came to me at a price of 660 rupees, but the deck is originally for 995 rupees. The overall rating for this deck is 3.7 out of 5, only because I would have loved for the full deck to be present. That's it for this video, my lovely earthlings. I thank you all for staying till the end. For links to all the tarot decks, go to the description box below for more details. Do put in an earth emoji in the comment section below to let me know that you were here with me all throughout. Also, keep an eye out for this stop space here for any other videos I release. And if you like this video, then hit that like button as well as the subscribe button and join the Indian Oracle today. Goodbye, my lovelies. See you all really soon.